All right, the last weekend of the season here in Florida, and I tagged out yesterday morning, but this morning going out with my good friend Steve Couch. He manages some property east of Tallahassee, and he's got some birds out here, but he hadn't had a lot of time to hunt this spring, so they haven't harvested one yet, but we're hoping to change out this morning.
See those deer right there, yeah. Yeah, it's like 2 deer. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Just put your decoys right out here in the field. Oh, you didn't bring your decoys?
You didn't tell me to.
Yeah, you got them.
They're in the back of the truck.
I thought you grabbed them. That's
No,
okay.
no, I didn't.
That's okay.
You want to go back and get them?
No.
I can run back and get them.
Just we'll call them up.
Okay. It would be a good spot for decoys because it is good visibility.
We got one already. So like about maybe 150 yards away. They come from one of 3 directions. So we got it.
roosted. He had 3 hens with him. And I forgot to bring the SD card and my main camera, so I didn't get any of that footage. But anyway, tried cutting at him, tried biting purrs, everything. Couldn't get him to come, so we're going to try to get in front of him right now. Did you get it? Oh, there he is. Oh my God, very unconventional. Man, very unconventional, but I tell you what, you got it done, didn't you?
It was a plan.
I mean, I tell you what, from me not bringing the chip for the main camera to doing that right there, man.
Dude, it was a plan.
Oh man,
Said we could get up.
something else.
Said let's get up, cut them off, and it worked.
Yeah, it did.
It worked.
Well, my fighting purrs didn't bring him in, so let's get her.
Afraid to relocate.
That's right. Well, you know, but you have to know the property and you have to know the roads, which you do. See, I don't, you know, but you know the property out here, you manage it, you know the roads, and you knew where you thought they were going.
Dude.
I love it, man. I love it. I mean, I was trying to run behind you, man. So you know what, not the greatest video this time, but you know what? Sometimes it's just all about getting one on the ground. And this is your first bird for the season, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, just filming everything with an iPhone today. Look at there. Not a heavy bird, but a nice beard.
Yeah, nice beard. His spurs are cutting into me from holding them.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh wow, dude.
Look at those spurs, dude.
Yeah, hold them up where they're pointing. Wow, dude, that's
huge.
That right there is huge right there. That might be 1.5 inches. That was not quite a, wow, man, what a bird, dude.
Yeah.
I think he may be a 5-year-old.
Look, that's a
I know.
nice beard.
Not bad running for an old man.
I love it. Well, we're running a little bit late this morning. There's the pop-up line that we started in. And they were roosted right, I think the hens are right on the edge right there. And then the gobbler's back just a little bit, but I think they were all within 100 or so yards. I saw them pitch down. You weren't able to see them because you were to my right, but then all of a sudden the gobbler came down and they just, I couldn't get them to come, but we changed plans and got up and went after them and cut them off. And didn't have our chairs with us or anything. Steve shot him standing up. Success in the turkey woods.
He's a good trophy bird in my
man.
book any day of the week.
Wow, those spurs are incredible.
I can't wait to measure them. Cannot wait. Biggest spurs I've ever shot.
Yeah, if that beard was 11 inches, he'd be a registry bird.
And he might. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it.
But it's awfully thick though.
But
Yeah. I mean, what a morning it was. My man Steve Couch right here. We don't know we don't know if we want to knuckle bump or shake hands, but
excited.
We used to be on a deer lease together out in Jefferson County, and we're in Jefferson County today, but in another spot. But tell us about this property that you manage, and how did you pick the spot that we set up on this morning?
Well, it's a piece of property that I've been managing now for almost 5 years, exclusively for turkey and deer. And we've had a lot of good success with both. And this is about our second time we've been out here, second season. Tony has joined me out here, and we had a great, unconventional.
I mean, it really was. It really was
exciting.
I mean, and I gotta say that we're actually borrowing. He's let me borrow an SD card for our main camera, but when we got in the blind, I went to turn on the camera, and I had forgotten to put the SD card in it. So anyway, I apologize for the lack of great footage for this hunt, and it's pretty shaky, kind of Blair Witch Project. You have to use my iPhone a lot, but anyway, we made it happen, and it was definitely unconventional, and
it was fun.
We had to get out of the blind.
Probably one of the most fun hunts I've been on.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the footage of me running behind Steve with the iPhone, trying to follow him as he's chasing that bird who he had shot, who had flew, but then went down. And you knew he was down, but we wanted to make sure he didn't get away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we sat at this spot that I've had really a lot of good success. Shot 3 different turkeys out of this one spot before. And so Tony, on our way out here, said, "Where do you think we should go?" And I said, "We're going to pick this spot. I've already got the ground blind all set up." And it was just like we were running like it's our first trip. We didn't bring our decoys. We always bring our decoys. He didn't bring the chip.
It was a lack of communication.
And, yeah, we were running late.
That was on him.
It was. And it was a comical situation. But anyways, we called in, we heard probably at least a bare minimum of 3 gobblers.
Yeah, the other 2 were pretty far off. But
Yeah.
that one, I mean, he was
75 yards.
He was under 100 yards, and I'm surprised that we didn't, bump him when we walked in because we got in so late. But we didn't. So.
We called him in, and he came in with 3 hens.
Yeah.
And those 3 hens didn't want to have anything to do with us. Tony got on a roll of calling these hens in almost like a cat fight.
Well, right, it's a fighting purrs.
Fighting purrs.
And that's the only thing that got the hens to talk back, but they still didn't come.
No.
So
because of the knowledge of the property, I knew we could exit the ground blind, circle around the back, and try to cut them off.
And that's what happened.
And that's exactly what we did. And right as before we were ready to sit down, we heard the turkeys pluck a couple times, and we said, OMG, they're right in front of us.
Yeah, I mean they were in gun range.
Yeah.
They were in gun range when when that one of them clucked, but they didn't see us, thank goodness.
Did not.
I mean we definitely were walking real slow, and I was right behind you. But anyway, he had to shoot the bird standing up.
Standing up. We never sat down. Never
60,
sat down.
Probably 60 yards.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
TSS is
I tell you what, boys.
worth its money, isn't it?
A box of 5 is around $70, $80, but they're worth it because they'll last you a couple of years. You only shoot 2 birds a year, so that box of shells will last you 2.5 years. And $80 for 2.5 years of hunting is not too bad.
And I mean the spurs on that bird.
If it's not 1.5 inches, it's damn near still.
Yeah, I mean, we got. I gotta. You mind if I show the?
Go for it. Go for it.
We got to show this right here. I mean, look at the. Look at the spurs right there, especially that one right there. I mean that.
That's a great granddad.
I mean, we haven't measured it yet, but I'm guessing 1.5 inches, and that one is maybe 1 3/8. I think more than 1 1/4 inches, but heck of a bird. And the beard here is
every bit of 10 inches.
I'd say so. 9.5, 10. Yeah, I'd say 10 inches. A thick beard too. So just I mean, I think you got a really mature bird right here, Steve. So I'm tagged out, but now we need to tag you out.
I got one more bird.
And this is the second to the last weekend of the season.
It is. It is.
So
weather, I think it was probably in the upper 50s, low 60s this morning.
53.
50. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Cold. I knew it was cold, but it felt good.
Oh,
it felt good.
It really did. It did.
It was like early spring.
Yeah.
He didn't bring his SD, and I didn't bring my calls.
I know. And then we forgot to put the decoys out. Anyway, it was just one of those things. But the calling really didn't get it done. Woodsmanship got it done by you having knowledge of the property and us going around and actually making a move when we did. And
cut them off. So, cut them off at the pass.
That's right. So, hey, until next time, thanks for tuning in to Tony Young Outdoors, and hopefully you're going to see us again. Great job.